Hello space nerds! I want to talk about a few things that are my personal favorite crazy things about Jupiter. Now let's get down into these nerdy science facts. Nerdy fact number 1! Jupiter actually has a ring system, 3 distinct bands of rings. Jupiter's rings consist of mostly space dust. This comes from when large asteroids hit and impacted off of the surface of Jupiter, and debris comes flying back out. The other consistency of the particle space dust and debris from Jupiter's moons. Because of its large gravitational pull, it gets wrapped around Jupiter into a ring system. Imagine a planet that big has to have asteroids hit it with enough impact to have chunks chucked out of it back into space. That's like huge. 2. Jupiter does not disappoint when it comes to how many moons it has. It holds the trophy, or the little badge, of having the most moons in our solar system with a grand total of 67 natural satellites. Seriously, that's a lot of moons! Out of Jupiter's total of 67 moons, only 53 of them have been officially given a name, leaving 14 to have the opportunity to be named some pretty cool things. I personally vote we name 4 of them Frodo, Merry, Pippin, and Sam. Oh look, there's Frodo, and there's Sam. Fact number 3. Theoretical models indicate that if Jupiter had much more mass than it does currently, it would quite rapidly begin to shrink over thousands of years. That it would reach a point of stellar ignition. Basically, it would become a star. Have no worries, Jupiter will never do that. Our precious Jupiter will never betray us and burn us all up, because he would need about 75 times the mass that he currently has to become a star. So, he will stay the king of the planets, stay a planet. Okay, moving on to the next awesome thing. 4. Jupiter is actually not round. Here comes the numbers part. The numbers! Due to the sheer speed of its rotation, Jupiter's equator bulges outward. Jupiter rotates at a speed of 35.1 times the speed of sound. That's impressive. Okay, time for another one of my favorites. 5. Jupiter doesn't go halfway on anything, and that includes with its magnetic field. This magnetic field can capture electronically charged particles, like electrons. So it has a belt of these electronically charged all the way around the planet, and it blasts the moons and asteroids around it with waves of radiation. Radioactive, radioactive. The radiation from this belt is 1,000 times the lethal dose to any human. Radioactive, radioactive. But Jupiter has its very own special name, which is called a Jovian. Ta-da! Here is why it's so awesome. It's huge. It's huge. All of the visible sun could fit inside of the Jovian with the room to spare, wiggle room to, maybe do a little happy dance. Radioactive, radioactive. We're standing from Earth and looking up at it, it would look like 5 full moons lined up, end to end. 5! Despite the fact that it is 1,700 times the distance further away from us than the moon is. That's huge. So big, so big. Radioactive, radioactive. Okay, moving on here. Number 6. Strong radio waves are emitted from Jupiter that you can actually detect from Earth. Actually tune in hear the waves of Jupiter. And on to the next cool one. 7. Jupiter is what is called a gas giant. because that's super original. Because it's a gas giant, it does not rotate all at once. When it rotates, it's like if you put water in a glass and then you drip dye into that glass and then you rotate that glass really quickly. You'll see that it starts to swirl and twist in all these different ways. Hence, massive storms, like lots of hurricanes. Okay, last for best. 8. This is my favorite one. Jupiter does not orbit the sun. This is where Jupiter's massive gravitational pull comes in again. So it's so massive, it actually pulls the sun out of its stationary point into its own orbit. It actually makes the sun wobble. And that is all thanks to Jupiter. Alright, so that's it for these crazy Jupiter facts. I hope you enjoyed this. Were these some of your favorite Jupiter facts? If not, and there is one that you think is cooler, tell me in the comments. Please remember to give me a thumbs up and a like on this video. And if you want more crazy astronomy related stuff, subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. Over and out. Until next time. It can trap electronically charged particles. Get away from me, particle. Strong radio waves. Anyways, if there's a plant that you love better, a plant like this one, because this one's just great. He's very, very chill, and he just is like, yeah, I'm chill, I'll film with you, yeah. Nerdy fact number 1. That's 2. That's how many facts? Yeah, 8 facts. Okay.